Hello, and thank you for making the series of clicks that brought you here to discover Buxton's brand new foray into the audiosphere. Call it an audio postcard, a podcast, a radio show, we don't mind, but we'd like to take the following few minutes just to tell you about what plans we have over the coming months in Buxton Calling.
Germany calling, Germany calling.
Buxton calling, Buxton calling, Buxton calling.
We're very lucky to have the Little Red Tram that you probably know about already. Our daily heritage tours around the town are pretty well established now, but we think there's so much more that we can cover by driving around and investigating some of the stories behind these iconic buildings, behind the businesses and people that we encounter on our travels. Discover Buxton want to take you behind the scenes. The tram was recently nicknamed the Electric Cow, so let's hop on board and have a little drive round now to give you just a flavour of what we have in store. You'll be aware of the explosions coming from Tunstead Quarry just outside the town.
All stations, all clear.
But did you know that the quarry itself is bigger than Buxton? We'll be talking to people from Lafarge Tarmac about the fascinating history that many Buxtonians have been part of for generations. Investigating the sounds of Buxton and indeed of England just wouldn't be complete without a look at bell ringing, and we'll be in good hands when Tower Captain Kirk of Christchurch, Burbage shows us the ropes.
It was done initially with ringers from this area. The very first time the complete set of 40,320 permutations was rung.
And we hope you can have your say too, especially about some of the pressing issues facing the town.
I'd like them to be more like job opportunities and things like that, especially with the Crescent and everything. That would be nice.
We want our Crescent.
And speaking of the Crescent, Discover Buxton's Netta Christie will be taking you inside the building that so many of us are talking about.
Two of the women on the tour were the daughter and the widow of a gentleman who had worked on the plasterwork of the ceiling when it was renovated in the 1970s. How wonderful to be with those people, and they'd never been in, they'd never seen the work that had been done by their loved ones.
We'll be hearing from local musicians, artists and poets that make the town the capital of the arts in the Peak District.
Rarer than Blue John and 10 times as bright, wild as the rain over Burbage at night, stronger than leather from Lennon's at Stoney, clear as Mam Tor when the sky thins slowly, sweet as the tarts that Bakewell we found.
We'll still be focused on history and heritage though, taking a look at the music that Mary Queen of Scots would have listened to here in Buxton. As well as the varied music that the town's musicians are producing today.
Last night I told you I loved you, woke up, blamed it on the vodka.
Really is amazing the stories and voices that we encounter on the tram every day. What's the story behind Queen Victoria's stockings?
Well, the first pair I had, page 3 girl was wearing them in the sun.
All right.
Jane Connors.
And we hope you'll join us at regular intervals throughout the season. And if you have a story you'd like to be featured or want to get involved, please do get in touch via our website www.discoverbuxton.co.uk.
My dearest darling ducky, I love thee clean and mucky. Come to me arms, me bundle of charms, and stick to me heart like putty.